My mom literally asks me for videos of myself dancing every day so she can show all of her friends. That's the general response when I'm like, hey, I'm on an Indian dance team. People are like, I want to see a video of that before I believe it. It's very energetic, very high intensity for like a very short period of time. I'm currently a junior in Columbia College. I'm a math computer science major. In my freshman year, I was walking around campus and I saw a poster for this team, National Raas. It's an Indian folk dance. I've never even considered dancing. And I was like, all right, like why not?
And then go to the pinwheel diamonds and stop.
I remember so clearly the day that he auditioned. He walked in, the senior guys on the team were like, oh my God, guys, you have to check Mike out. He's so good, he's so good. And we were watching him, we were like, wow, like he's really enthusiastic, his technique's really good. And then I remember they taught him how to barrel turn. We never teach it at auditions. And he did it really well, and I remember all of us being like, oh my God, we gotta get this kid to join.
Thanks to my karate experience, like it was not too hard for me to do. The dynamic changes every year because obviously we have senior members graduate and then we take on however many freshman members we need.
Get up, noob.
It's a lot of fun to have newbies because the senior members just shower them with love and affection and alcohol. So. When you're practicing doing the 7-8 minute dance, every second is excruciatingly tiring. But then when you get on stage, the adrenaline is like nothing else. It's an unreal feeling. Just going to the competitions with this team and like experiencing the craziness, escaping the Columbia bubble for a weekend to go to some like insane place. It was easily one of the best things I ever did.
That's what really kind of brings me the most joy, because it's like people who didn't know about this at all and then they just kind of jump into it and love it.
I've learned so much, it's inspired me, like I really want to go to India and see it. I'm from South Jersey, right outside of Philly. My goal this summer is to get off the East Coast. I've always felt like the only place I could really live in the US is New York, but I'm nervous I don't have enough experience to say that. I applied to this research program with NASA that would be in California. I'm doing research on like NASA satellite images, just looking at space and like figuring out what the hell is happening there. I would even love to like go up and do research on the ISS, because like that would be insane. Can you imagine just floating around in space, like doing experiments, doing science? That's the dream. So much of our team is engineers. That's so funny. It's to the point that like every time engineering is mentioned, like people just start chanting like engineering. Like people are very proud of it.
Most of us were born here, so like all of our culture is really shared no matter what. And one of our alums always used to say that National Raas doesn't choose dancers, it chooses people. People who like are engaging in the culture and are also like our best friends, and it doesn't really matter. We ended up really clicking with it.
Eat that dinner, Maya.
Well, I'll do better than most, hopefully.